and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there enjoying a mocha, and we're getting a Monday underway here. It is the 3rd day of December, year of our Lord 2012.
Yeah, it is.
How about, no, 2012?
2012?
Gotta ding myself, don't
You were
Wow.
only off by 6 years.
I know, right? I almost said 2016 yesterday and something too. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to slip. I don't know.
Could be. We're at that age.
Of course, after my weekend of being busy and
Yes.
you know, making hay while the sun's shining, I can see why I'm forgetting things. Whereas you, on the other hand, you, can't even bother to tune in.
I completely forgot. I told you. I was all. Oh, that is just.
Sorry, we had to
You
go.
are
To,
like
we,
a- you
we
are
had to
like
go to
a
sign language on
jilted-
that.
I swear to Christ, you are like a jilted girlfriend. It is
Whatever, dude.
ridiculous. And I don't jilt. That was just it was a oversight on my part, and I apologized for it. And I told you the picture that you put on Facebook looked really super cool, and I even liked that. And then you crapped all over my like.
Oh well, yeah, because that nothing says genuine care and support and go team go than Dave clicking like.
Hey, if you can't trust likes on social media, what can you trust?
Right.
If those don't capture your heart and the spirit of feeling,
Dave.
I don't know what does.
You're right. Can't even tune in. Unbelievable.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
You know,
that's on me. Don't blame yourself.
I'm not. Don't
on
worry.
Me. Completely. It was a lazy, super lazy weekend. Max was like me this week. We were on the couch, and we didn't. I was like, "Hey, do you want to go to?" Nah, that's okay. Seriously, we were just like this the whole weekend. It was kind of cool and kind of like we really should. I even got to the point we should really do something. We should go toss the ball. No, it's raining out. Yeah, you're right. It's raining. Let's just stay in.
You know what I keep hearing through my mind?
What?
Dun, 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 dun. It's the Andy and Lauren Daily. Dun, 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 dun. She tuned in. You know, just saying. Nothing.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Okay. Just hey, nothing.
Hey.
Anyway, and thanks to everybody who did tune in to watch the Singing Christmas Tree live on the Muskegon channel.
And I'm sure it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. Had a little time with Tom Green on Friday morning, which was fun.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, you didn't tune in to watch that either.
You forgot to tell me about it. I mean, you told me about it, but then you forgot to tell me you were doing an interview. It's been a few days of me just not really being all there. I felt like I've been in a fog the last couple of days.
Okay. So it goes from being in an alert, non-participative state on the couch to all of a sudden you're in a fog?
A fog and not in it's the same thing. You're in a fog and you're just kind of like sitting there in a haze. You're like this. I forgot to do
I'm not
things.
feeling the engagement here. I'm not feeling the
I'm
I'm not feeling the commitment.
I'm
not
totally
feeling
engaged.
the yay team
I
thing.
was asking you how the interview with Tom Green, a legendary, I don't want to say the legendary comic, but a funny guy from Canada, made his mark on MTV in the late 90s.
You know what I would do if I were you?
Show, which was
I'd
great.
go back and watch it.
He also was married to Drew Barrymore, and he has one testicle.
Yeah, he does.
Did you talk about his testicle?
No, we didn't talk about that at all.
Did not you glossed over his testicle. Okay. Did you talk about Drew Barrymore at all?
Nope, we didn't talk about that.
Hey,
talk about comedy. I asked him what he wanted to talk about. He said, "Let's talk about comedy."
Okay, and what did you talk? And was he receptive to your questions? Did he find them?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
What?
There's an interview. You can go to MuskegonChannel.com, and if you just click that little button,
okay,
you can watch and see.
And then I could see the whole interview.
You can.
Can I critique your interview afterwards and say, you know what, you should have asked him about this, or this?
You sure can.
Or, okay.
Guess what though?
All right. How long an interview was it?
Guess what? You can critique all you want. It's going to go in one ear and right up the other.
Okay, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
About 8 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking forward. I really am. I'm honestly looking forward to seeing that. I highly recommend everybody check it out because Tom Green, to me, has always been fascinating.
There you have it. All right. Well, you do your thing, and I'm just going to sit here and remember who my real friends are.
Okay. All right. You be there. You sit there and cry into your skirt, and I'll do the news.
Not crying into anything. Nope.
There you are. You're kind of being a whiny bitch. You're being a bit of a whiny bitch. Just admit it. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Let's see. It's 7:00 on Saturday night. Do I watch the Jeopardy fill-in, a rerun of Hee Haw, or Andy's worldwide broadcast of the Singing Christmas Tree?
I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Okay. You know, I could have lied to you. You know what I could have done?
Okay.
I could have lied to you.
It's okay.
And said that I watched it.
That's okay.
And you wouldn't have known.
That's all right.
I could have said, dude, that was so awesome. But
don't worry about me.
I apologize.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, let's go. The remains of former President George H.W. Bush will be in Washington today. The ex-commander-in-chief will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol ahead of Wednesday's funeral service. Bush died Friday at the age of 94. I don't know why this surprised me, because it shouldn't have, because he was 94. And, you know, Barbara died not too long ago. So it's one of those things where it still was a surprise to me. And it's another one of those lives, though, another great life lived, you know, leader of the free world, war hero, all that stuff. And just seems like an all-around just good, affable gent.
I have a George Bush story.
He will be missed. Okay. I would love to hear it.
Would you?
Yeah.
When he was running for office, he did a Grand Rapids campaign stop. And this was back before Rosa Parks Circle got turned into its whole thing. And it was still what they call the Monroe Mall Amphitheater back then.
Right. Was this, hang on a second, was this 80 when he ran the first time or the second time in 92?
It would have been,
I'm assuming
actually, I was still in high school. So.
Oh, okay. So it was 88.
Yeah. Yeah. So
okay.
Anyway, we, you know, for political class or whatever, government or whatever, we get the pass to go down to the political rally and go be a part of this thing. And they have all these different levels of entry that you could get. And we get down there and we're at the political rally. Yeah, great. And I'm looking around and there's snipers all over the top of buildings. And I'm like, whoa, look at this.
Yeah.
And me being kind of a concert kid, I knew how to work crowds a little bit, right?
Right.
So we're at the crowd and we're working our way through, and I got one of those old styrofoam political brim hats on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Red, white, and blue stripe around it and all this kind of stuff. Work my way right up to the front row, just like a Metallica concert, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm good at this. I'm going to get in the front. Yep. And George Bush and I think it was Gerald Ford. They were on stage together way back when.
Okay.
And they're waving to the crowd, and they're doing their thing, and here I am in the front row with my hat. George Bush catches me out of the corner of his eye. He sees that stupid-looking hat, and he nudges Ford, and he goes, "Hey, look over here at this kid." And he points at me, and they both pointed and waved at me while I was standing there in the front row.
Yeah. Acknowledgement. That's all we're looking for is acknowledgement.
That was it.
Nice. That's a nice little story.
That's fun, yeah.
Very cool.
And then years later, I ran for State House Representatives, and guess what?
And how did that turn out? It didn't help.
Being waved at by the former president didn't help. No, it didn't do nothing.
Your brush with Oh, man. The sequel to Wreck-It Ralph remains #1 at the box office. Ralph Breaks the Internet brought in nearly $26 million the week after its opening. The Grinch was #2, followed by Creed 2 at #3. Of course, we're in the holiday movie spirit, Christmas movies. I got to tell you what I did do this weekend. Max and I watched the Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell.
Good, isn't it?
Very good. I made Max watch. Max didn't want to watch it, and I said, Uncle Andy says you're really going to like this, and he liked it. He thought
roped him right in, didn't it?
Like it was good. It really did. He got in like right away.
Yep.
And it was. I thought it was just a nice Christmas.
It was.
Show.
Nice surprise at the end too, huh, Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, but I as soon as I heard the voice, I'm like, that's Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah.
And I got to tell you too, Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
The Shizzle. Yeah. Great movie. Can't wait till it comes out on Blu-ray.
Okay, very cool. Maybe I can get Max in to watch that. Like we did see Creed 2, which he loved, but I feel like we need to see more Christmas stuff. And speaking of which, your favorite Christmas movie of all time. Not gonna now. We both love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but that's a Thanksgiving movie.
Yep.
Favorite Christmas movie all time. You can only you think that to you is a Christmas staple that you have to watch, or you want to watch, or you have every intent of watching over the holidays.
You're gonna be surprised, but Christmas Vacation is starting to get a little thin on me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's funny and it's good and everything, but it's starting to look a little outdated. It's starting to look a little
Let's see if you and I are up the same Allie with this.
I guess I don't really have one.
I agree with you on Christmas Vacation, although I think that was a really good, to me.
We still try to make it a point.
To
Cindy
watch
will fall asleep 5 minutes into it every year.
Okay, that was your Christmas, and that's so it's fall. What about Scrooged?
Yes,
Bill Murray and Scrooge.
Took me a minute, but you're 100% correct.
That is almost the perfect Christmas movie.
I couldn't agree more. You are 100% dead on the money.
For a movie that's almost 30 years old, that's aged well.
Love it.
Very well. I love that's a great Bill Murray role.
Great.
And I always forget the chick who was in it. She's been in like 3 other things. She was in Indiana Jones and
Karen Allen.
She was in Karen Allen. That's right.
She was in Animal House.
Animal House. Yeah. Started in Animal House. It's weird because you'd see her in Animal House. She was in Animal House. Then she did. Then you didn't see her in anything until for like 5 years.
Yep.
And she did
Superman,
Indiana Jones, and then she. Oh yeah, was she in? No, that wasn't. She wasn't in Superman. That wasn't.
How much you want to put on it?
That wasn't. Karen Allen was not. No, that was Margot Kidder.
Oh, you're right.
You confused me. That's
you
the
should have
problem.
bet.
Margot Kidder was in Superman.
Could have had some money.
Karen Allen, and then she did Scrooged, and then it feels like she was in something else not too long ago.
Yeah, Scrooge is great, though.
Like
you're right.
Every 7 years or so.
Yep. It slipped my mind, but you're 100% correct. Scrooged.
Yeah. So, yeah, I want to get I think that's a movie Max would like now. I'd like to get him into.
Actually, I had a chance to talk to Bobcat Goldthwait about that movie.
Really? Because he had a really nice role in that.
Great role in
that
movie. Bobcat, yeah.
Yeah, what did he?
Same time I was talking to Bobcat about Shakes the Clown.
That was I liked that movie. Any movie where you can throw Florence Henderson in it, and then you get a movie where they beat up mimes. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
I asked Bob to sign my DVD copy of Shakes the Clown, and as it worked out, when Bob was coming to town, I couldn't find my copy of Shakes.
Oh, no.
I ordered another one, and I had it shipped real quick, and I'm like, can you sign my copy of Shakes the Clown? You know what he signed it? To Andy. Thanks for buying 2 copies of this crap, Bob.
Nice. All right, finally, the Lumberjacks have won 3 straight. They took home. I mean, you go on the road, you go to Wisconsin, you win a couple, that's great. Then you move over to Dubuque, Iowa, and you take down Dubuque 5-4 on Sunday. They're just having an incredible year.
17-3, 18-19. Yeah. That's not bad.
Is this the greatest start to any season that you can remember being part of this?
Easily.
You were doing this
18
way back
years.
when. Yeah. I mean, they're just rolling right now. These
On
are just
fire.
kids. These are just kids. Lions lose again. They fall to the Rams at home 30-16. At this point, if you're a Lions fan, you're rooting for them to lose and get a high draft pick. That's where we're at now. Michigan and Michigan State both going bowling later this month. Wolverines will face Florida December 29th in the Peach Bowl. Sparty gets the red box on December 31st against Oregon. You got to be kidding me. I don't even know if I'm going to watch this thing. We got the college football playoff is set. Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Oklahoma will do battle to see who becomes the national champion. I mean, those really, at the end of the day, those are the only games that are going to matter. Ohio State gets left out. They'll play in the Rose Bowl. Just kind of I like college football. I don't love it because of this, because at the end of the season, whether you're a Michigan fan or a Michigan State fan, great. If Michigan wins the Peach Bowl, yay, we're number 6. If Michigan State wins the Red Box Bowl, yay, we're number 33. Who cares?
What, though? In all honesty, with everything that's gone on at Michigan State, you ought to just be glad they're allowed to play sports, period.
Oh, Jesus. Not at all. That's water under the bridge.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Ask your friend Annie about that. Are you out of here?
I'm out of here.
Have yourself a great Monday.
Late.